What's going on, you guys? This is New York Adventurer 1994 here, and it's the continuation of Rosh Hashanah weekend. And my brother's supposed to go back to school tomorrow, and it's Tuesday, September 27th, 2022. And this is another update on Hurricane Ian before it's supposed to make landfall in Florida tomorrow night. And I found out from the Storm Prediction Center that there was a chance for some tornadoes in the Florida Keys and southern Florida, and a slight chance for some severe thunderstorms ahead of this thing. So this goes to show that the effects of Hurricane Ian are starting to be felt in Florida right now. Yeah, so southern Florida is like starting to feel the effects of the outer bands of Hurricane Ian. But however, I think southern Florida pretty much dodged the bullet on the higher impacts from Hurricane Ian. But I still see southern Florida feeling tropical storm conditions, and even tropical storm conditions are still serious. They can still do a lot of damage and cause a lot of power outages. So keep that with a grain of salt, guys. Even tropical storm conditions could do a lot of damage, even if you're out of the worst part of the storm. Yeah, I expect a lot of power outages statewide from this thing. I'm not talking about the huge danger zones, I'm talking about the whole state of Florida dealing with a lot of blackouts, like statewide. Even the places that are just seeing tropical storm conditions, and that's it. I'm still expecting power outages everywhere. And there's going to be a lot of flooding, a lot of rainfall. This is very serious, guys. This storm is not to be underestimated too. So time is running out, guys. We really need to do our final preparations, like right now. The clock is ticking. Final preparations must be done by tonight before this hurricane makes landfall tomorrow night over Tampa as a major hurricane. And this thing is almost at a Cat 4 major hurricane. So preparations should be done like by tonight before this hurricane makes landfall tomorrow night in the Tampa area. And Tampa is supposed to see the worst of this thing. And I know for a fact that the stores are running out of material to get us through the hurricane in Florida. Yeah, there's nothing really on the shelves anymore. People are getting what they need like right now. And preparation should be final by tonight. So time is running out, guys. The clock is ticking and the hurricane is almost there. So southern Florida is already starting to feel the effects of this hurricane, like the outer bands. But Tampa is supposed to see the worst of this thing as it makes landfall as a major hurricane. So they're issuing a risk for tornadoes and a severe thunderstorm. But I take even a slight risk pretty seriously. I'm definitely watching this thing like a hawk, guys. So if you need to evacuate like right now before it's too late and all the flights get canceled and all the highways get traffic jammed. And they're already announcing closures for some schools and airports, I think. Yeah, they really should be closing schools like right now and closing airports. But I believe in the airports that's packed right now. It's getting crazy down there. We really need to be on high alert for this thing. There's no underestimating this thing. Make sure you have everything you need before the winds get in. Even the places that are just seeing tropical storm conditions, make sure you have everything you need. This is pretty serious, no matter where you live in Florida. None of you guys are out of the woods if you live in Florida. I mean, since tropical storm conditions are starting to be felt in southern Florida. I mean, since tropical storm conditions are likely in southern Florida, that's why there's a tropical storm warning out in southern Florida. So this thing left Cuba last night and it's almost at a Cat 4 major hurricane. So we really need to finish our preparations by tonight. And believe it or not, I'm shocked that Disney's not closing down yet. I really think Disney should start announcing an emergency closing. That's my opinion. I really think they should do an emergency closing pretty soon. And it's starting to look likely that Disney's gonna have to do an emergency closing. It's not closed just yet, but I really think they should announce it pretty soon. Before it gets pretty serious and the winds start coming in. So this is a very serious situation right here. I will be keeping an eye on this for you guys, and believe it or not, the International Space Station actually got a photo of this hurricane. And this monster is like so huge. It's like colossal sized. Yeah, this hurricane's pretty huge, guys. This is why we have to take it seriously now, before it makes landfall in Tampa tomorrow night. This hurricane looks pretty huge. The International Space Station took a photo of this thing and it looks massive. So we really need to take this thing seriously, and I guess that's it.